Oh my gosh. That's a great question. Hi, I'm Chris Colfer, the author of The Land of Stories. So I came up with the story when I was about 7 or 8, and the story from start to finish has really not changed at all. I was going through a really rough time when I was a young kid because my sister got very sick. So I invented the Land of Stories as a way to kind of escape what we were going through. And then many years later, I was 18 and I was on this big TV show called Glee. And being that young in the public eye was also a very, very challenging experience. And I found myself daydreaming about the Land of Stories all over again. And that's when I was like, you know what? I have actually a platform now to make this. So I'm gonna try to. He would be furious that there has not been a huge film franchise yet. He would be so upset. He would say only 18 books. Little Chris was very intense. I adored the Harry Potter series. I loved the Narnia series. I loved all the books by Ava Ibbotson, like Witch Witch and Island of the Ants and The Secret of Platform 13. It's really surreal. And it's really wonderful when I meet the little kids. And my favorite, absolute favorite thing is when the kids lean over, like if I'll be at a book signing or an event or something, and they'll lean over the table and they'll go, "Is the Land of Stories real?" And that's just, it doesn't get better than that. Oh, they have no filter whatsoever. They will tell you. They will have. Sometimes they'll have their books and they'll have sentences circled that they didn't like, or story points that they didn't like. Oh my gosh, that is a really tough decision. Because if I went on a quest with Goldilocks, I know she will take care of everything and I will be protected. But I know if I went on a quest with Mother Goose, it would be a really, really fun time. And we get into a lot of trouble. So I gotta say Mother Goose, I guess. Definitely sleep. That actually sounds like a good deal to me. I mean, my record is 18 hours. I mean, I feel like Sleeping Beauty, like I feel like the Enchantress did her a favor. I mean, she took a nap, woke up, was married, boom, boom, boom. Didn't even have to do like anything. It was great. I think if I jumped into a story that I wrote, I think I would have a false sense of control, but I don't know if anyone would believe that I created them. Yeah, and if my characters didn't like me, I would be devastated. But if I jumped into a story with someone else's world, I think I would do a better job at following the rules and knowing what happens next. Yes, yeah, I am working on my very first science fiction book. It is very, very similar to the Land of Stories, except instead of fairies and castles, there are aliens and spaceships. But it's like a big group. It's about a little boy who gets abducted on accident and then has all these adventures in space. But there's a lot of really, really fun, kooky characters that he meets along the way. And I hope people like it. I would say don't be discouraged. And one, I think the most important line that I ever wrote in the Land Story series was, the more the world discourages you, the more it needs you. Don't listen to other writers, which is ironic because I am a writer. But sometimes a lot of writers tend to be kind of moody and pessimistic. So don't listen to too many of them. Just know that the world is big enough for every single person to have their own audience. And you will never like your own writing. You will always look at it like it is a work in progress. But whoever reads it is not going to be thinking that. They're just going to be captivated by the story. So as long as you're telling a good story, then you're in good shape.